Hi everyone, this is a demo video for the homework 1 part 2. Provisioning the servers. Generally the homework asks us to just create two servers based on two different service providers such as DigitalOcean and Amazon Web Services. So what we need to do actually is we write JavaScript code to automatically provision these two servers. So what I do is so you can see I just write it finish this homework based on the Ubuntu operating system. So what we need to do is firstly we need to sign up for DigitalOcean and AWS, and we just got my own account. You can see just like this, and we can see there is instance, and this is running instance, and this is a terminated instance. So what we need to, if we write the code correctly and run it correctly, you can see we just can create the instance successfully, and this will show this. So let's just do it. This is for AWS, and for the DigitalOcean, this is droplets, and we refresh it. You can see now we have two existing droplets virtual, which means the virtual machine running correctly, and so we just need to sign up, and we can just go to API, and we can generate the token, and use this token we can get the access. We can get access to my account and to my droplets repo. So let's just do it. So firstly we open the aws.js file, and you can see I just need to AWS SDK, as we need to configure the AWS, which is include the config.json. So let's show this file. You can see this file. This is access key ID, this is a secret access key, and this is a region. These two IDs are generated in my account, and so if I provide these two IDs and these two keys, we can just get access to my account and to my instant repo, and further I can automatically provision the servers. As a region, you can see in the website the Amazon provided us many regions here: US East Virginia, US East Ohio, US West, and you can see we can just easily randomly choose it, and we choose US East 2, which means Ohio. So this is. So go back to the aws.js. We can see we used to define the variable EC2 and use which is aws.ec2, and we just define the parameters, max count, min count. This two is required parameter, so we cannot delete it. And the image ID is actually is not required field, but you can just assign it. This is let me show you. If we launch an instance, we can see there is too many virtual machines images provided by Amazon. So you can see there is image type. So we just copy this to there. If you choose one, you copy it, and that's what we do. So we just choose one and copy it in my like 65 EB or the blah blah blah. So this is the virtual image we choose. And the instance type, actually this instance type is relevant to the region we just choose here, US Institute. So go back to the website, we can just random select it, and we can see there is a instance type provided to us. So the T2.Michael is a free trial eligible, so because my account is a free account, so student account, so I can only choose it. So let's choose this. Instance type is T2.Michael, and so after this we can use the run instance interface. This is provided by the Amazon, so we can just use it to run the instance and create to create the instance and run it. So what we need to do is just pass the parameters into it, and if there's an error happen, we just need to log the error information. If this is successful, we just log the responsibility, log the response body, and we just can see the information the information we need, and we just want to show the IP address, because the requirement is ask us to save and print out the IP address of the new server. So that's what we did. So let's move on to the droplets.js. So droplets is kind of different with AWS. So you can see we need to use needle this modular, so we just need to require it. And this token.js is about to you can see after before that I generate the I'll close it. I generate the tokens. So what we do is just copy it and save it to my VirtualBox, and you can see it's here. And we need to modular export it, and so we can use it in the JavaScript file. So this is I just want to show the token is correct. And the important thing is we need to define the headers, and in the headers we need to define the content type, which is application JSON, and associations bear my token. This is very important. If this one is incorrect, or you get some mistake, so the authorization is well fair, and you are not get the access right to go to your account. So you cannot, which means you cannot create the VirtualBox virtual machine correctly. So it's very important. You need to be careful. So after that, we just create a variable, or this is unnecessary. You can just create a function and just invoke the function, which is also good. But I follow this way. So I just define the variable, which means client, and define two functions. One is create droplets, and another one is gets retrieve, which means we retrieve the droplets, retrieve the certain droplets. So you can see for the create droplets, we just define the data and name, region, size, image. All these things, there are some things not necessary. We can just delete, but you can also choose to write it, and you can see I can see the size. I can choose the image type, which is Ubuntu 16, and we can choose if we need the IPv6 address, or we just need the IPv4 and So it all depends on your requirement. The important thing is we need to use a needle, and there's a method needle post. So we need to this is a URL, and we need to go to this URL and pass this data parameters. You can see here, pass it to this URL, and this droplet website will know, oh, this one just creates a droplet. So let's check his access rights. So you can see we need to header. We need to pass a header, and the header includes our token, and if the token is correct, and so we get the access right, and we just create the virtual machine correctly, and it will return us on response. So this is create droplet function, and for the get droplet function, which is a little different, is above one, because in this one we use a post method because we wanna create a new one, and we need to input these variables, and we need to change it. We need to change these things, and we need to create a new one. But for the get method, there's nothing we need to change. So what we just do is we just go to the URL and use with droplets ID. Every droplet virtual machine has its own ID. So what we do is, if we want to retrieve this certain one, so we need to get his ID, and we just need to get this one's information, and we also need the header because we need the access right. So if it's correct, give me just to return the response. So let's just do it. So you can see we invoke the create droplets function here, and the droplet's name is RHX BUPD7, and the region is New York City 3, and the function is error response. So if there's error happen, we just log the error message, else we just log the response body, which contains information of the droplets we just created. And this one is a client get drop. So if we create successfully, we can see the droplet ID. So we just use this ID to get more the information of it. For example, the network, the IP address, the network IP address. So what this is, or what the professor asked me to do. So let's show you how to use it. Before we run this code, I need to mention that the package.json is a file we use to create manage and declare the dependencies. You can see this is project's name, this is distribution, and this is the dependency, which is AWS SDK and needle. So what we do, what should we do before we run it? We need to npm install it. So we need to wait 1 minute. Okay, you can see this just successfully install the noodle and install the AWS SDK. So that's the two dependency what we need in this homework. So go back there, you can see this create node and module file, so which is important. Without this, we can't run this to JavaScript file. So let's start with aws.js. So remember, what we do is we create it, and if we success, we need to return the private ID. So how about we create two things. We create firstly we want to see the we want to see the body, and then we want to see the IP address. So let's see what's going to show. So you can see this is successful. So the instance will be image ID is this instance ID, and you can see this is response which we what we got. So this is the information of the instance we just created. So let's go to the website and see if we just created successfully. So refresh it. So you can see we just successfully created. So let's check this is after that, this is the IP address of it. You can see the 172.313.33.133. This is the IP address of this new instance. So let's go to the next one, droplets. For droplets, we need what we need to do is firstly we need to comment this because we don't know the droplets ID, so we need to create a totally new one and just get the information, and then we just come back and get the network ID. So we just change the name, save it. Alright, you can see show my token, and okay, this just successful. We can see attempting to create this droplets, and it is successful because it returns this response. We can see droplets. This is a droplets ID, so we need to copy it. And this is the name of the virtual machine, and the image ID, image name. So it's correct. So so we need to see the IP address. Remember, so we just uncomment this. Uncomment this create code, because we don't need to create it anymore. And change this droplet ID just A23. Let me check it. Yeah, that's correct. So save it and rerun it again. So you can see we just get the IP address. You can see address is this, and this address is a private address. So let's go to the website and see if it's correct. So refresh it. So you can see this is the new virtual machine we just created, and IP is this. This is IP address 138.197. So let me check it. 138.197.74. So this is exactly the same one. So this is correct. And the private IP is also the same one. 10.132. Let me see. 10.132. So yes, that's exactly correct. So this is about how to automatically provision the servers based on the two different providers, droplets and AWS. So that's all. Thank you for watching.